All right, guys, today we're going to look at volume of cones. When we talk about volume of cones, we can compare a cone to a cylinder. So if you look at the cones and cylinders we have here, I want you to take note of the volume. So the cylinder in this case has a volume of 120 cubic inches, while the cone is 40 cubic inches. What is the relationship between the 120 and 40? Same thing with this example. If you notice, the cylinder is 90 cubic inches, while the volume of the cone is 30 cubic inches, which this shows us that the cone is always going to be 1/3 the volume of a cylinder. So in other words, a cone would be equal to 1/3 of a cylinder. But of course, they have to have the same base and height. So the formula for the volume of a cone would be 1/3 of area of the base times height, or volume equals 1/3 pi r squared times height, if we put it all together, of course. So let's look at the volume of a couple of these. So I'm going to start with this one here. Because our formula is volume equals 1/3 area of the base times height, that means we need a height and a radius. So the radius in this case is given to us, which is 5, and the height is 12. So I'm going to grab that formula from above. And remember, it's volume equals 1/3 area of the base times height. But if we pull it all together, we have pi r squared times height. So 1/3 pi r squared times the height. So now I'm going to plug in those numbers. 1/3. We're going to use 3.14 for pi. The height in this, or I'm sorry, the radius is 5, so 5 squared times the height, which is 12. So at this point, you put all of this into Desmos. And when you do so, you end up with a volume of 314, and we're talking inches cubed. All right, let's try the next one here. Same thing. I need a radius and a height for my formula. That's all I need. I see my height is 10. This is my height. I'm always going to circle that. Now my radius, I'm given a diameter of 22, but I need the radius, right? So I'm going to divide that in half. So that would give us a radius of 11. So going back to our volume formula, 1/3 pi r squared times height. Plugging in my values. And in this case, our radius is 11 squared and the height is 10. Again, back to Desmos to plug all of that in. And when I do so, it doesn't give us a really pretty decimal. So I'm going to round to the nearest tenth. So I have 1,266.5 centimeters cubed. All right, let's try the next one. Again, we're given a cone. We are told the diameter is 12 inches and a height of 10, I'm sorry, not inches, units. We're still going to use that exact same formula. So volume equals 1/3 area of the base times height. So 1/3 of pi r squared times height. So volume equals 1/3, 3.14. In this case, the height. I'm sorry, the radius. I keep doing that. The radius. In this case, our diameter is 12. I don't need a diameter. I need a radius. So half of that is 6. So we're looking at 6 squared times a height of 10. Putting that all together and doing our calculations, I end up with 376.8 units cubed. All right, here, Isabella constructed a cylindrical vase that has a volume of 63 cubic centimeters. Jason constructed a cone that had the same height and same radius. What is the volume of Jason's cone? So at this point, I want to remind you that the volume of a cone would be 1/3 of a cylinder. So I know that if the cylinder in this case is 63, a third of 63 would be 21 cubic centimeters.